And so a good portion of that first hour is spent in deepening and preparing the client to go into childhood, where we will pick a couple of years in their very early life to get a sense of them answering our question and a feeling of going back in time and recalling events earlier in this life to prepare them to answer questions on a deeper level, not only in former lives, but in their life in the spirit world. That's what that's about. So, and it's all explained in my third book, Life Between Lives. And then from there, we take them into their most immediate past life. Now, they may go to another life other than that. It's very brief. Most of the time when we're doing a Life Between Life session with a client, it is not intended that this will be a long discourse on past lives, okay? They have come to us for a different reason. There are a number of past life therapists out there that don't have a clue about Life Between Lives therapy. They think it's a grayish limbo that has no significance. So in any case, we then do what I call the crossing. We cross from the death experience into the spirit world, into the afterlife. And it's an interesting and exciting time for the client, because it's at this point they begin to really see their soul. Now, what happens then is a very kind of consistent reporting of either friends or relatives coming to greet them, or their spirit guide, usually both. There's usually what I call an orientation session. It's kind of like a briefing session. I think back, because of my age, to World War II and those bombing missions over Europe from England. You know, you go out and it's like going to Earth and going through this very difficult school that we have down here for one lifetime, and then you get home and you're debriefed. These pilots, when they came back to land at English bases, were debriefed. How did the session go? How did the mission go? Okay? Did you reach the target? Did you accomplish your objectives? I mean, these are the same sorts of questions, we ask. How does your guide receive you? Now, I want to make it clear that when a client sees their personal guide for the first time, their immortal teacher, they're blown out of their minds, because that conscious is never fully asleep. And if it were, we wouldn't be getting answers and responses. They can't believe it. Some of the more religious people may think that they see Jesus or Buddha or Muhammad coming towards them, but they quickly realize, oh, no, that's not who this is. This is my personal teacher. This teacher has been with me since I was created as a soul. So from there we get information. We move from that experience to other interesting aspects of the spirit world. Soul groups, who's in their soul group. People are fascinated to find out who is in this very private sanctuary of souls that can range anywhere from 3 to 25 souls. The average client has about 15.